If you take what you learn here and practice them intentionally, you will know every note on the fretboard in 3 months. This is iGuitar, let's go. Welcome to iGuitar, my name is Ike. You've been playing guitar for a while, I can tell. And that's all well and good, but you've been playing for a hot minute, and I bet if someone walked up to your fretboard and picked out 3 frets, you wouldn't know what notes they were. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to recognize every single note on your fretboard by fret and give you the crucial tools to master it. Now, strap in, it's going to be great. If you want to be a next level guitar player, you need to be able to articulate yourself. You need to know the fretboard back and forth and make this net an extension of yourself. Before we begin, we need some buy-in. You need to know some standard chords before you learn this. You need to know open position C, A, G, E, and D chords. I'm not going to teach you these chords. There are 1,000 videos from well-intentioned schmucks like me with potatoes for cameras telling you about open chords. Also, just use the internet, take a week to learn them, and come back. Don't worry, I will be here. You also need to go on the internet and find a chromatic scale. It's just a diagram of the fretboard with every note on it. It'll help you as you get started. Okay, conceptually, the way we're learning the fretboard is through a teaching method called the cage system. The system is not complicated. Here's the cage system, an overall summary, okay? Cage refers to shapes based on the open chords related to the letters in the word caged. C, A, G, E, and D. These shapes are simply the octaves in these chords. These octaves are all linked together, easily helping you navigate the fretboard. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So we have C octave, okay, and then we have the A shape octave in C, and then the G shape octave, and then the E shaped octave, and then the D shaped octave. So that's the idea. With every single note, they have all these octave relationships based on the C, A, G, E, and D shapes. Now hold on, don't leave me yet. Steel yourself, it gets a little worse. Before we move any further, let me introduce you to the greatest tool to all musicians everywhere. The circle of fourths, or fifths, whatever. The circle of fourths is going to give us the basics for our exercise, so listen up. This is the circle of fourths. If you have any aspirations to being an accomplished musician, you need to memorize this circle, clockwise and counterclockwise. If you travel to the left of the circle, you move a fourth. For example, C to F is a fourth. F to B flat is a fourth. Memorize it, love it. If you move to the right of the circle, you move a fifth. For example, C to G is a fifth. G to D is a fifth. B flat to F is a fifth. Memorize it, love it. Okay, now's the fun part. Take a position on cage like C, and run it through the circle of fourths and fifths, going all the way around both ways. If you do this with all 5 patterns, you will cover every note on the fretboard. That's the exercise, okay? So I'll show you. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and then G flat. And then all the way around, and then back around the fifths way. Really, really simple. You do that with all 5 shapes, C, A, G, E, and D. For our practice, you don't need to memorize the circle. You'll learn as you do the exercise. But listen, memorizing that circle is really good for you. Impress all of your friends with your musical knowledge. You get a number chart, you're like, bada bing, bada boom, there's a fourth, there's a fifth, there's a sixth, and 2. All that happens by knowing that circle of fourths and fifths. Now listen, you just went through this entire video to learn this crap, so let me give you a pep talk here. If you do this exercise intentionally for 15 minutes a day for 3 months and really concentrate on what you're playing, you will know every note on the fretboard. You spend 15 minutes eating your food and taking a crap every day. You can spend 15 minutes at 110% capacity every single day learning this fretboard in and out. The 15 minutes you spend here are more worthwhile than all the noodling and doodling stuff you do on a daily basis. You can pick up your guitar and play every day. This exercise alone will change the way you see the instrument. So a couple of hints and tricks. Do not develop patterns. Patterns are good for some things, but patterns can also become a crutch and kill your development, especially in this exercise. Once you've become proficient at playing these positions and sounding them off to a metronome, you need to change it up. The brain needs completely different stimuli to train proficient cognitive patterns. Start mixing up the shape every other note. Only play above the 12th fret. Challenge yourself in new ways to become better at this skill. And be sure to let me know in the comments how your training is doing. I want to know. And be sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell and check back in for more content. Now, go pick up your guitar and go play. Don't suck. We'll see you guys next time. Learn that circle of fourths and fifths.